Claim. In 2025, countries around the world banned single people. True or false? Now, that sounds absolutely insane, doesn't it? Like a plot point from a particularly bleak episode of Black Mirror written by your most recently dumped friend. The idea that governments would look at all the world's problems, climate change, economic instability, the fact that Crocs are popular again, and decide, yes, the real menace here is Susan from accounting enjoying her solo trip to Tuscany. It's a spectacular claim, a headline seemingly precision engineered to make anyone who's ever swiped left on a dating app break out in a cold sweat. And it's been floating around the darker, more paranoid corners of the internet, causing a low-grade panic. So, tonight, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Is there any truth to this? Or is it just another piece of digital detritus clogging up our collective brain space? We're going to do a classic myth versus fact countdown, tackling 5 key points to see if your single status is about to get you grounded indefinitely. Are single people the new international pariahs? Let's find out. Right, let's start with the central, terrifying claim itself. Myth number 1. Countries around the world banned single people in 2025. This is the big one. The headline that sends a shiver down the spine of anyone who values their independence, or frankly, anyone who just hasn't found someone who can tolerate their weird habits yet. The rumor suggests a coordinated, global effort to restrict the movement and freedom of individuals based purely on their marital status. It's a dystopian vision of customs agents asking, "Purpose of your visit?" And more importantly, "Where's your other half?" The narrative goes something like this. In a post-pandemic, increasingly nationalistic world, governments have decided that single people are, what, exactly? Unstable, unproductive, a security risk because they have too much free time to plot things? The logic is never quite clear. The first giant, flapping red flag. It's like a conspiracy theory written by a 1950s sitcom dad. So, where did this even come from? It didn't just appear out of thin air. It seems to be a Frankenstein's monster of misinformation, stitched together from different, unrelated sources. News stories, policy proposals, pre-existing laws. Someone sees a headline about a travel ban, another sees a story about a law in a specific country. Okay, let's look at fact number 1, which is often mistakenly used as evidence for the single-person ban. This is the proposed 2025 travel ban associated with a potential Trump administration. Now stay with me. Regardless of your politics, the details here are crucial. This proposal is real, it's been analyzed by serious people, and it is, in fact, a travel ban. But, and this is a but the size of a presidential motorcade, it has absolutely nothing to do with your marital status. It's not about whether you're swiping on Tinder, it's about what passport you hold. Let's turn to the experts. An analysis by the Council on Foreign Relations, or CFR, lays it out very clearly. They've examined the framework of this proposed ban, and it is explicitly nationality-based. This isn't some vague idea, it's a continuation and expansion of policies from Trump's first term. The plan, as outlined, targets individuals from specific countries citing national security concerns. The key word here, the word that gets conveniently ignored by the rumor mill, is nationality. The CFR analysis details that the ban would target around 19 countries in total. For a full 12 of those, it would be a complete restriction on their nationals entering the United States. Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. You will notice that the list is of countries, not of relationship statuses. There is no "the lonely republic of singles" on that list. Chapter 3. Alright, let's move on to the next piece of evidence in this toxic stew of misinformation. Fact number 2. Some countries do have laws penalizing unmarried couples. This is true. These laws exist and can have severe consequences, but details matter. These laws aren't about persecuting single people. They're about policing relationships, sexual acts outside marriage. Specifically, in places influenced by Sharia law, there are prohibitions called zina. That can include cohabitation, or even being alone together in a private space if unmarried. Indonesia, for instance, made headlines when it updated its criminal code. It outlawed cohabitation and sex outside marriage, including tourists. In the UAE, there has been some decriminalization of cohabitation, but the social and legal landscape is still complex. Public displays of affection can land you in trouble. In Qatar, as many learned during the World Cup, unmarried sex is illegal. We've debunked the two main pillars. The Trump travel ban is about nationality, not your relationship status. Fact number 3. The stunning lack of any actual evidence. If there were a global or multinational ban, where is the official guidance? Where are the embassy warnings? A policy change of this magnitude would be a bureaucratic behemoth. New visa application forms, new training for customs and immigration officers, new sections on government travel advisory websites, United States State Department, UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, Global Affairs Canada. Each would have massive flashing warnings. So, we looked. And you can too. Go to any of these official sources. You will find nothing. Absolutely nothing. No updated entry requirements mentioning a need to be married. It's a ghost. We also consulted travel guides. Fodor's Travel. If there was a new rule affecting single travelers, they'd mention it. Chapter 5. So, let's bring it all together. We started with a frightening claim that in 2025, the world would ban single people from crossing borders. Now it's time for the final verdict. This myth is thoroughly, completely, utterly busted. The claim that a 2025 Trump travel ban is a ban on singles is false. CFR analysis shows it's a nationality-based proposal. It targets citizens of specific countries, not people because they're single. Laws against unmarried couples are not evidence of a singles ban. Those laws target the actions of couples. We found nothing. There is no ban. Take a deep breath. You do not need to find a spouse by next January to travel. Your solo trip to Japan is safe. Your backpacking plan in Europe is not under threat. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your freedom. Like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more deep dives. Comment below if you want us to tackle another viral rumor. Sources in the description. Don't just take my word for it. Check them yourself.